everybody, welcome back to Ducklight Gaming. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe or follow if you're watching the VOD. Today we are doing Honkai Star Rail. We're doing the Don Han story quest. I need you to click on the game. I can't click. I'm realizing I have no control. There we go.
Gameplay.
Woo! I have control again. Okay. Missions. We're doing the main story quest thing. Light is also here, but Light is also
sitting in the corner,
not knowing what's
kind of
happening.
Quietly.
So
we're on a train through space. That's
yes.
all I know. No, the main character has a baseball bat and hits things with it.
Yes. Main character is not on my team at the moment, so
Of course.
that doesn't help you much, but that's okay.
Fancy a coffee?
Would you like me to relay your message?
Just let me in.
Can you wait a little moment? The Master Diviner will be here soon.
Sure.
She's temporarily taken on the General's responsibilities. Before meeting you, she must make the current situation known and fortify public spirit. This is her first real test as a General. I hope she can get used to things quickly.
I think she's ready for this.
I don't think I can ever get used to this.
Oh, never mind.
She's not ready for this.
It's a pleasure to see you all here today. Collating casualties and losses. Dispatching forces to round up the remnants of the disciples. Submitting battle reports to the 6 charioteers. Now I know what Jing Yuan meant when he said, "The highest throne faces the strongest wins."
Paperwork. You're worried about the paperwork part. You're having to write everything down now that the battle is over. And you're like, oh, this is so much work. There's so much paperwork. But you're enjoying yourself, right? Like you wanted this.
Generalship is no trifling matter. How could I be enjoying myself? All I can do is get used to it.
Okay, but literally, your opening cutscene was you trying to get power from Jing Yuan. Like that's your whole point. Like your whole goal in the story was to get to this point. And now you're like, oh, it's work. I'm not gonna enjoy it. But this is what you've been working for.
I think she's enjoying herself.
On the other side, huh?
When you're not doing all the work.
Master Diviner, have you summoned us here just to sigh and complain?
Yes.
Yes.
Of course not. On the contrary. I am eager to thank you all in my official capacity as acting general of the Law Fu. Now that things have drawn to a conclusion, it is time to reward you.
Also, I'm realizing I just didn't notice. Yeah, Don Han just changed back to not dragon form at some point. And they haven't discussed it. It just happened off screen between cutscenes. That's fine.
It's not.
He was in a giant magical dragon form, and now he's just a dude again. And no one's talking about it, so it happened at some point.
Yeah, it just happened.
Between story plots. That's fine.
Ooh, all those benefits
No
that
big
the
deal.
General promised. They're finally here! Yippee!
All those benefits. We're gonna get paid?
Yes. The Astral Express has braved great evil for the Law Fu. Your devotion is evident. After discussions with the 6 charioteers, you are henceforth sworn allies of the Law Fu. Within the Law Fu's jurisdiction, you are to be treated with the highest standard of diplomatic protocol.
Does that mean we have diplomatic immunity? That's the important part. Diplomatic immunity. of not arresting us for blaming us for doing something that went wrong.
Yeah,
'Cause things go wrong.
but that's the plot.
On behalf of the Astral Express, I would like to thank you, Master Diviner.
But that's also
wow.
not money.
Nothing tangible then? But at least it sounds pretty cool.
Now that things have been expressed,
You wish.
I still have something to discuss with you. Please, this way.
She's stuck being the Paimon because there's quiet main character who doesn't get any voice lines because it's main character, and then Donhan who doesn't talk a lot, and then March who talks way too much, and so she becomes Paimon, and it's fine.
Doesn't sound fine.
I guess every game has to have a Paimon.
Thanking us like that and then immediately sending us on another mission?
I just heard a high-pitched girl explaining everything to us.
Yeah.
It's not a mission. The Stellaron crisis, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus rebellion, the Arbor's resurrection, not to mention the Antimatter Legion infiltrating the Luofu. All of these incidents need reporting at the highest level for investigation.
You mean more paperwork?
It's just that, having been in the middle of everything, I'm struggling to keep an accurate perspective. I would appreciate if you could go through it all with me, so that I can reacquaint myself with the finer detail.
Hold up. Is this a flashback episode? We're gonna go through the paperwork of what we just did. Discussing what happened. Is that not a flashback episode?
It is.
Why did they leave this end quest to not be in the other update? Just to make it a flashback episode.
So, where should we begin?
It wasn't done yet.
Let's talk about the disciples
When the
of the
ambrosial
medical
arbor
cult.
was severed by the Rainbow Arbiter
Oh wow,
thousands of years
flashback
ago,
cutscene.
the abundance became a taboo. Those within the Alchemy Commission, the original master, presumably from that moment on, the seeds of discord for the disciples of Sanctus Medicus had already been planted.
I'm skipping
They
some of
succeeded
this.
all right. But why would Phantylia's objective
Unlike,
to be to realize
you
their
weren't
wishes?
here, but I was here for this.
Those
I know what
traitors
happened.
gained nothing. They betrayed the
I'm not paying
Xianzhou
attention,
only to
so yeah,
become
recap
sacrificial
doesn't matter to
offerings.
me.
It
Let's see.
appears that Phantylia was the mastermind behind it all. The Xianzhou warred with the Antimatter Legion in the past, and ever since we have kept a watchful eye on their movements. Few could have foreseen the insidious tactics employed in the execution of their assaults. The Lord Ravager slithered in unnoticed. The present danger posed by the Legion clearly demands a reevaluation. We should proceed cautiously.
Yeah, I think the Legion's just always been evil, and you should have been concerned about
The
this the
Stellaron
whole time.
hunters. We know just as little. But in the Matrix of Prescience, I saw a prophecy that Kafka received from Destiny's slave. Elio foresaw all manner of possibilities for the Luofu. Based on what Kafka knows, and despite everything being under the control of Elio, that prophecy is indeed the most beneficial future for the Luofu. The Stellaron hunters walked right into our trap, and even gifted allies, in the form of yourselves, to the Xianzhou. That might sound self-interested, but I hope the feeling is mutual.
So I hope this is the good future, and that maybe they were helping us try to get to the good future, even though they're a
Now
bunch
that
of
the future
criminals.
has come true. The Xianzhou has discovered the Legion's intentions, and with everyone's help, has imposed a crushing defeat on Phantylia.
But you know,
That we may. But as logical as things might seem, there are still many details about which we're uncertain.
yeah, we still have a lot of
For
questions.
example, how was the Stellaron brought onto the Xianzhou? And who sent it onto Scale Gorge Waterscape? How many disciples of Sanctus Medicus still remain at large? All of this is a mystery. Thus far, we've done our best. I'm submitting my report to the Alliance, and I've already got a plan in mind. All of you will feature in the report. But for the sake of Jing Yuan, anything related to Xianzhou internal affairs will have names redacted. I hope you can forgive me.
Wait, are we doing another court scene?
No, she's just sending the report. We're not going with the report. I hope not. I really hope we aren't going with the report. We don't need to deliver it in person if they're removing our names for confidential reasons.
But we need witnesses.
Of what?
I was
Delivering the
about to make the same
paper?
request,
What happened
Master
in the
Diviner.
paper?
Since the Arbiter's resurrection, I'm sure the Alliance will be poring over every detail of the report. I fear that if the Astral Express gets dragged into matters, leaving will not be an easy task.
So yeah, Welt wants us. He's Team Dad, who came onto the mission because we needed a third member,
Of course.
and so he came. He's like, hold on, I need to look over this report to make sure our names aren't on it, because if our names are on it, they're gonna have questions for us about what happened, and we won't be allowed to leave until we answer all the questions. And then there will be the court scene you're worried about. And so he's actually sitting here be like, wait, I know you said things are gonna be redacted, but I need to read that things have been redacted.
Jing Yuan has committed quite a few violations this time around, and I'll have to deal with them one by one.
Whoops.
What do we do?
The
Cloud
general
Knight generals
who's
are
in
all such a
charge,
hassle.
who is currently on bed rest because the fight was not a fun fight.
Great.
So he's not here, but he broke a few rules to allow us to help because we're visitor outsiders, ordered by another one of the Alliance to not interfere. And then the general hired us as mercs, basically.
You're not allowed to do that?
Without the approval of the rest of the Alliance, I'm gonna say no. And then he let them go to a very forbidden sacred area and mess with things. And he's allowed 2 fugitives that were banished from the space station to come back to the space station and then both leave. So they're not supposed to be allowed to just leave. He's supposed to arrest those 2. And then another fugitive also showed up, committed crimes, and has also left.
Great.
So there's a few issues that he's not properly dealing with because he needed to allow as many people to be here as possible to fight the evil thing. So it worked out, but if it's in the report, some people are in trouble, and the main person is the general.
Before you leave,
Great.
please make time to recuperate. If there's anywhere you'd like to visit, feel free to take a look. I
Thank
must
you,
attend to some
preparation
Cloud Knight
stuff.
matters.
Yep, this is the end of
You're
the
welcome.
quest. Woo!
Oh. If you pass through Starskiff Haven, I have something that I hope you can give to Yukong. It was all so chaotic. When Phantylia took form, it was as if Ting Yun vanished into thin air. The Cloud Knights were only able to find her fan. She took it with her everywhere. It's currently unclear if Ting Yun was a puppet manipulated by Phantylia, or if some form of deception was used to cloud her vision. I'm already prepared for the worst. Considering how the Legion operates, I fear the fate of the Skyfaring Commission ambassador may be a bleak one.
She's probably dead, is basically where we're sitting at.
But we can't say she's dead.
Well, she was possessed, and then, while possessed, we sort of watched, her neck bend at an angle that no neck should ever bend at. And then she just sort of dissolved so that the evil giant lady could come and cause issues. And then the body was just gone. And we haven't
Great.
found the body since.
Wonderful.
So the likelihood of her being just dead. But it might have been just a fake puppet thing. And the real her might be held hostage somewhere, maybe.
Right.
She's probably dead.
As for how matters are handled with regards to
She's
Ting
gonna never
Yun,
show up again in the story. It's
I
fine.
believe it's best
What's funny
left
is
to her
she's a character
Foxian
you can
kin.
get on the banners.
I have informed the
Never
Skyfaring
gonna
Commission
show
of the
up
events
again.
which took place. and I think it would be best if you were the one to deliver this item to Yukong.
Oh, great. So this is a quest for us. We get to go tell the other boss lady that one of her minion associates is dead.
I understand.
That was assigned to wash us. Yeah, so this lady was meant to show us around the whole space station and keep us from doing anything wrong and illegal while on the space station. And then she ended up dead while escorting us around. Totally wasn't our fault though, so it's not our fault.
Not gonna be a problem.
Thank you, Mr. Yang.
But we're gonna walk up anyway and say,
Now, let
yeah,
me
she's
take
probably
it's
dead.
getting late. If you need me, I'll be in the Divination Commission Conclave Hall.
I will be way over here if you guys need anything. You guys go deliver
Okay.
the news.
You go tell people bad news while I write a very redacted report that hopefully doesn't get my boss fired. Because that's the whole thing, is she has to write the report to make it to where he doesn't get in trouble for all of the things he did wrong.
Things have come to a close for now. It's good that you came through unscathed.
What are we doing
The
next?
Master Diviner asked us to pass on this item of Jing Yuan's. I'll go to the Palace of Astral and meet with Yukong. If neither of you has anything urgent, it'd be best if you came too.
Okay, March, what are we doing?
Oh, well, we had a lot of stumbles along the way, but we still managed to kick butt and save the
Your mouth
Fu
has
without
not
breaking
moved
a
a
sweat.
single time.
It feels kind of surreal.
Look at that.
They didn't even bother to do any lip flaps. She's just been standing staring at us while talking.
You don't sound very happy. It may seem like the Stellaron hunters are controlling everything, but we create our own future. No matter
Is this
how
intentional?
powerful they are, they can't make a future that doesn't exist come
Her
true.
face not being animated. Like, they decided to go in for a close-up, the cutscene discussion angle instead of... Because the Welt one was at a distance. I don't care if he wasn't talking. But when you put the camera to where we just see their face, and you're just sitting us here,
Since showing up,
and then she's
we've
not
saved
moving.
a lot of people and averted disaster for the whole Sand Show. Who cares whether someone or something was directing it? Be
So
happy.
much time.
They didn't have time to finish
Actually,
this.
I was
Recap.
wondering if Diviner Fu could do me a favor. The Matrix of Prescience has amazing powers and can iterate and reiterate Kafka's past. So it got me thinking, if I turned the Matrix on me, could it calculate my past?
She's amnesia. She has
Yep.
amnesia anyway.
When you're free,
Great.
let's head over to the Divination Commission together and ask them for a favor.
Called, can your supercomputer that sees the future and the past hit me with its laser beam? To see if I have a past.
Why not?
I feel like it'll only give you stuff you remember, and so it won't work. Also, Donha's just sitting over here in the corner, still not socializing.
Returning to the Luofu and Scale Gorge waterscape. It's a surreal feeling.
Okay, clarify if you remember the last time you were here. You are the reincarnation, and those aren't supposed to remember the past.
I left so determined. Who would have thought that circumstances would draw me back once more?
How long do you plan
I'll
to
be
stay?
gone very soon. Jing Yuan is still recovering, and the Cloud Knights won't protect me anymore. It remains to be seen how the 6 charioteers will react to my presence, but at least for now, I'm safe.
Until, you know, we send that report that's like, oh, by the way, the king of the dragons that you banished for an unspeakable crime is back on the spaceship,
Great.
and he was the reason we won the fight. Anyway.
Wonderful.
I want to meet the current High Elder of the
I see no
Phantylia.
problem.
Oh, and he's not the actual king of the dragons. That's the whole thing, is the dragons reincarnate, like they die and then they turn into an egg. They do the Piccolo thing. And then they hatch out of the egg and they're the same dragon. But they don't remember that last generation of being the dragon.
It seems I won't be able to cast off Don Feng's negative
Yes.
karma. So, I'd like to learn more about his past. I want to find out what I can do to make up for his sins. If you're planning on an extended stay on the Luofu, I'm afraid I won't be able to join you. I'm sorry.
Plan for the future is optional. Did we not plan for the future? I've talked to all of them. Does that not count? Hold on. There's a book. There's a book at the desk. Steal it. The General's Diary.
Oh dear.
It's gonna be so much text, I don't even want to know. I won't even try to read this. Wait, where are books kept? I'm realizing I've never tried to read any of the books I've picked up. So I don't know what archive the bookshelf. Yeah, I've literally never been in here, and so I have a few too many books. Okay, do any of these say... Okay, General's Diary. I already have 2 of these. Why did he write about a cat? What?
It's cat. What do you mean?
No, it's just he saw a random cat. So it was a really small cat, and he got it from the pet store.
So it is his cat.
Yeah. Named it Mimi.
Oh.
Mimi is getting bigger. Apparently, I feel like it was not the type of cat. So the guy sold the cat to him saying it was a small breed of cat. But it was, but then he's like, for some reason, it's eating like 200 servings of cat food in a week. And it's getting bigger and bigger. And I'm like, yeah, that was some exotic alien cat breed that should not be on the space station. It should not have been bought by the General of all people. Whoops. But plan for the future. I think I need to go to the other place. Divination Commission. Look at their supercomputer. I think this is the supercomputer. No.
101010 is the way.
This is just a okay. There's the computer though. Wait, no. That's the nothing here. Great. I love how the optional part doesn't show up as a quest marker, so you just sort of have to guess as to what they even mean or where it is. And so you just don't get to do it, and you're just like, screw it, I'm going on with the main quest.
Fancy a coffee?
Alright, let's get this conversation over with.
I see. Please extend my regards to the 10 lords.
I will. Our condolences, Hellmaster.
Oh good, you guys already know.
You have guests. I shall take my leave.
On behalf of the Skyfaring Commission, I would like to thank the crew of the Express for saving the Law Fu from the Stellaron crisis.
Madame Yukong must have heard about Miss Tingyun.
Yes, I have heard. Seeing 4 leave, yet only 3 return, was enough for me to know that Fu Xuan's report was indeed correct.
Here's her fan.
Tingyun. I still can't believe it. The whole report reads like a bad joke. It's simply unimaginable. The Antimatter Legion on the Xianzhou, and Tingyun, a Lord Ravager? How could someone who spent over 30 years working alongside me at the Skyfaring Commission turn out to be nothing more than a monster in disguise? What happened to the real Tingyun?
Well, it probably wasn't for the whole 30 years that it was a decoy. Because that would be a long con, man.
Yeah.
But we also don't know what happened to the
Madam
real one.
Yukong.
I'm sorry. I understand. It's just hard for me to accept. Thank you for bringing Tingyun's belongings back to the Palace of Astrum. The Stellaron crisis has cost us too many comrades. Brothers, sisters, children. I'd like to invite all of you, as witnesses to this war, to a soul-soothing ceremony hosted by the Skyfaring Commission. Will you consider?
Will you come to the funeral? It's like, I guess. Guess we're staying for the funeral.
Might as well.
A soul-soothing ceremony?
To put it into short life terms, a funeral. You see, for long-life species of the Xianzhou, death has always been a distant, mystical concept.
And you're about to have, like, a few funerals, because there was a few soldiers that died in that battle.
Yep.
Whoops.
Ordinarily, the Ten Lords Commission guides people to the Hall of Karma before any symptoms of Mara are detected. There, they leave behind their lives and wait for their time to come. People are used to a short farewell, as opposed to a tedious burial process. Given our limited lifespans, the only ones who place value on ceremony are us Foxians. Countless Cloud Knights lost their lives or became Mara-struck during the crisis. The Hall of Karma couldn't take them all in, and so they passed away. All of these sudden deaths and unfulfilled wishes remind us that long-life species still live out insignificant and limited lives. By combining Skyfaring Commission technology with Foxian ceremony, we honor those who have passed on. We place items of the dead onto star skiffs and send them out to sail between the stars, to shine brightly among them.
Viking funeral.
Yeah.
We're going Viking funeral.
It's not just to comfort the dead, those souls who can never talk with us again, but also to comfort their surviving relatives, close friends, and indeed all residents of the Xianzhou. It's also my way of saying farewell to Ting Yun. I know, I'm selfish. She may not have died a Cloud Knight, but she's still one of us here at the Skyfaring Commission. A victim caught up in a wider conflict. I'd like to hold this ceremony as a way of distancing the memory of Ting Yun from the Lord Ravager who tarnished her identity. I can still hardly believe it. I'll use my own methods to locate Ting Yun's whereabouts, but at present, I
can't help but assume she's dead.
This is the least I can do for her. I'd like to ask you all to witness this event with me.
Either, how can we help? Or, we'll see you there! We'll see you when the actual funeral happens.
Bye.
It's like, can we avoid whatever mini quest you're gonna do, fetch quest to send us off to do something? And just say, we'll be back in like an hour. I think that's what we'll oh.
I've instructed Yen Ming to sort through Ting Yun's belongings. I hope you can pick some out.
Never mind, we still have to do the quest.
Of course.
Leave this to us. We'll take care of it as per your wishes, Madam Yukong.
Once again, my thanks to all of you. I've asked the judges of the Ten Lords Commission to ratify this soul-soothing ceremony, and have commissioned a special skiff at Stargazer Navalia for the ceremony. If you need anything, that's where I'll be.
Okay, but we knew this girl for like a week. Why are we the one
did say
picking?
that I like to gossip, and here I am rambling on, proving you right again. If only you were here to cut me off.
Yeah, it's like, why are we picking the items that are going on the skiff for this person when we've only known her for a few days and she's worked here for 30 years? I feel like there's other people that know her better.
Nope.
And know which of her keepsakes should be sent off into the stars.
Of course it's us. We are the main character, after all.
Oh. It's you. For a moment, I thought she'd return.
Oh yes, I sound so much
Did the
like
Helm
her.
Master send you over?
We're here to help sort out Miss Ting Yun's things. Madam Yukong wants to use some of them for her soul-soothing ceremony.
Well, I've managed to get through pretty much everything. It's all in this box. Please, take your time.
Okay, I feel like this is just the stuff from like her office.
Yeah. You got fired, you get your 2 boxes, get out.
Yeah, I was like, well, she's dead, so we're gonna go through the 2 boxes and send some of this into outer space. It'll be fine.
Wonderful.
That's what you would have wanted.
Okay, let's see what there is. An Ami Cassider's seal, a small box, A knife, a bow, and something wrapped up tight. I wonder what this is.
Yeah, it's like we can't animate anything being pulled out of a box or being held by these characters.
Looks like some kind of antique.
It's a gluck cat, but it's a fox.
Hold on to something like this.
They don't want to hold on to something like this. That's why they're burning it. I mean, sending it out to the stars.
It's like she kept it because it's a fox good luck thing.
Oh, Ting Yuan explained that one to me. It's a folk statuette from Foxian antiquity. They say it can bring wealth if placed
It can
correctly.
bring wealth? No way. It is just the cat.
There's also a note in the package. This is for you, Mr. Yenming. Wishing you fortune and success in every endeavor. Yenming, it seems like this is a gift for you from Miss Ting Yun.
Oh good, we found the will.
I remember asking her for one at the time. This is unexpected. I only mentioned it in passing, but she remembered. Ting Yuan and I were from different guilds. We were competitors, but also colleagues. When we used to trade in other lands, we would bring back local specialties and distribute them among friends and other guild members. It became a custom.
Aw, you guys bought each other souvenirs.
The rivalry between us and the Whistling Flames to be the Skyfaring Commission's top guild was always fierce. We would gift each other all kinds of bizarre oddities. Candy that made your leg hair grow. A violin that could shatter glass with its piercing shriek.
Finding weird gifts.
Okay.
They're doing the white elephant gifts.
They sure are.
It's like, why give you a good thing from a far off land when I can give you a weird thing from a far off land?
Clearly that's much better.
Oh, I was completely unprepared for this. I never thought Ting Yun would leave something behind for me that was so sincere and earnest.
I thought it would be another gag gift. That would be awkward. If we found the last gift she bought you from her last trip and she didn't get to give to you because she got possessed and then died. Yeah, it was some whoopee cushion or something. Something really stupid. Sorry about that.
Bye.
If I don't
Bye.
return a gift, I'll lose our little duel. But what could I possibly gift her back?
Guess it's something you gotta put on that boat.
Yeah, you don't got much time left to think about it.
Huh. Besides the seal, the knife, and the bow, none of this seems like something Miss Ting Yun would have kept. I thought she was more about jewelry and beauty.
Okay, besides the weapons, none of this seems like some shit. I question the wording here. I think the wording is supposed to be that there's a knife and a bow, and this doesn't seem like something she would keep because she usually would like jewelry.
Could there be
Well,
other
is
things
she a
similar to
fighter?
what Yenming got?
They all
We
are,
should
because
take a
they all
look.
have combat animations.
Yeah, and so we know it's her weapons.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's still, I don't know what other things. I want to look in the box.
There's nothing else except a handful of seeds.
Sunflower seeds.
It looks like there's something printed on the bottom of the box. The Sleepless Earl. Let me think. Where have I seen that name before?
I don't remember.
I can't cook to save my life, but one thing I'm sure of is that's a kitchen knife.
Okay.
I've never seen Miss Ting Yun use anything like that to defend herself. It must be another gift that she never had time to send.
Well, now we gotta figure out whose it's for.
There's
Okay.
an ad in the knife case. Spices Supreme. Aurum
Yeah,
Alley?
she said, so now we have to go
Which
through
store
all
is
the
that
business.
again?
Yeah, and deliver her last gifts to something.
So we can have suspects as to who got her brainwashed.
that might be helpful, retracing the steps. But we do have to apparently go to the store she bought the knife from and ask them about it and be like, hey, did she tell you who she was giving this to when she bought it?
Great.
This
That's the
bow.
best way to. It's like, hey, person at literally anywhere, do you remember your customers?
From who knows how long ago? Could have been a few weeks, could have been a few months.
Could have been a few years.
They bought a knife?
No.
Did they say a name?
It could have
No.
been meant for me. Could it?
Why would I remember that?
Alright, just kidding. Just trying to liven things up around here.
We should get going. Okay then.
Do you know where we're supposed to take these things?
No. I'm just staring off into the middle distance as they wait for an answer. I have no answer.
Great.
I got the items though. I'm gonna assume the seal, the stamping seal, is probably what we should put on the boat. But, okay, so we apparently know to randomly go to at least one of the gifts locations.
Of course we know. How else would we do the quest?
Oh, cool, it's just around the corner. Wait, that might be the alley one. It's fine, we'll go ask the store person about the knife. And then the other one is, the Sleepless Earl is like a tea shop. Wait, is this the tea shop?
The Sleepless Earl. Was that the name of that tea house at the port when we first got into town?
Well, we are standing at the tea shop. So yes. Yes, it was.
Welcome to the Sleepless Earl. I'm the owner here. The name's Ming Ming. How many of you are there? Which tea would you like today? Oh!
This tea is for you.
This is the tea Miss Ting Yun promised to get for me. She really went to another world for me. She's incredible. When I took over this tea house from my parents, I thought I'd shake things up by creating a new tea product.
Says the small child running a tea shop.
Famous brews
We have
like
no
Whale
teen
Tide
models.
Spring or
Except for the
Vegetations in
teen
an Alchemy
characters.
Cauldron have been
But we
around
have
for
no teen
millennia.
models.
And imported mixed teas have also found a niche. Introducing a new product into the industry is really hard. Miss Ting Yun came to the tea house one day and heard about my troubles. She said she could find me a brand new strain during her travels. One that nobody on the Cianzhou had ever tasted. I just thought she was trying to cheer me up. I never thought she'd actually do it. Where is Miss Ting Yun today?
She's dead. So tell the truth and say she's dead, or say she's going on a really long trip. Are we telling the child that she went on a really long trip?
I think so.
And then we're just gonna
Yes.
say she's on a trip.
Now that the crisis has been averted and the ports are resuming operations,
Well,
Miss
just
Ting
going
has
along
been
with it. Like, okay, I guess we're
dispatched on
lying.
business with the Skyfaring Commission, out to other worlds.
Oh, really? Well, that's a shame. Well, hold on a sec.
She has
Based on her suggestion, I improved the Whale Tide Spring, Emerald Hills, and Dawn Dew strains to make a new variety with a sweet, long-lasting taste. I called it Ting Yun's Blend. Seeing as she can't enjoy it right now, I'll have to invite all of you to try a cup.
Oh, good. I love tea. I know so many things about tea. You had me at it's sweet. That's like the only thing. It's like a sweet tea? Sure.
Well, you don't like...
I don't like any tea. So... it still doesn't have a map down there. My brain in Genshin tells me I need to go to the wheel and push down
Yeah,
to
did you
open the
find
map.
No?
No. No, it's press options. Or no, it's press share. So the photo button.
Why did you bind it to share?
I didn't. The game did. So it's
I
like
don't
the
think that's
start.
true.
The game just. I promise you it's the game. Because options opens the options menu. Hi, Hi, Ryuji. I can't read.
Sick noises.
Oh
Hey,
no.
Terry.
You know how to fix a star skiff?
I'm sorry you're sick. We're I think delivering a knife now? Trying to figure out who's
The Lafu is famous for its mung
or something. I don't know what's
Gotta give it a
happening
try.
anymore.
How's it going? Did you take some time off? See any more of the Cienjo?
Have you heard of Spices
Isn't that the place
Supreme?
on Aurum Alley over in Exalting Sanctum? All the foodies go there. What about it? Planning on treating me to a feast?
Apparently they're getting a new knife.
Great.
Woo,
It's the
new
main
knife.
commercial street in the Exalting Sanctum. Although it's a lot quieter since the whole Stellaron
Okay, have
crisis
fun
thing.
doing things.
Yeah.
Tourists fresh off the Starskiff always head to Starwatcher Avenue in Starskiff Haven. It's one of those bustling tourist streets. But if you want the real deal on local snacks, you've gotta get to Aurum Alley. I've marked it out for you on your map. Whenever I'm tired of Celestial Jade or slacking off, I head over for a bowl of Granny Chen's tofu. Darn it, now that you've brought it up, I suddenly don't feel like clocking in for work anymore.
No, 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 go to work. Don't avoid work to show me some hidden food place. That's cool, but you need to go to work. And do your job, maybe. But I'm gonna guess it's this way. Is this a new map or is this just an old map? Still can't open the map that way. Okay. New. Okay. Got a new map with a waypoint. Hold on, I'm going this way for the waypoint. There we go. Got the achievement. I think that was the last anchor I needed. Having 20 anchors activated. So yeah, that was all the ones for Zanshu. I can't pronounce the names, man. I just can't anymore.
Spices Supreme. Check out that sign. Here it is.
Also, there's like barely any NPC. There's like 1 or 2 NPCs out here.
Honored guests, welcome to our humble eatery. What can we get for you today?
We're here to give you a gift.
Something from Miss Ting Yuan for me?
Yes.
Oh, what a precious person she is. A sweet thing like her, gifting me a kitchen knife. When she first ate here, I told her my motto, you can't better your own food unless you taste it. Then she got me to talk about my hunting and cooking experiences out on other worlds. She was captivated. She pestered me about dish after dish. At the end, she mentioned she wanted to get me a gift. A sword for a hero and a knife for a chef. That's how she put it.
So is this a magic knife? Not magic, but super special knife?
She probably came across some rare mineral and forged it by hand.
Yeah, that's what I was...
Look how sharp it is. I bet it cuts straight through a Thalassa titanium terrapin shell.
Ooh.
Miss Ting Yuan is too kind. Who among the Aurum Alley vendors hasn't been spoiled by the generosity of whistling flames? Her grand fare puts small merchants like us in touch with big intergalactic vendors. If we're talking gifts, it's us who should be gifting her something. Oh, I heard the trade port is open again for business. Miss Ting Yuan must be real busy, right?
Oh yeah, she's so busy.
Miss Ting Yuan couldn't tear herself away from work, so we've had to gift this on her behalf today.
Oh, really? Thank you so much. Why don't I give you all a demonstration and prepare a dish? My treat. I'd love to repay this kindness.
Woo, free food. A bowl of food. Food thing.
Oh, speaking of which, it was our chili beef
it's a
offal
stew.
stew that first attracted Miss Ting Yuan to our restaurant. It's spicy, sumptuous, and guaranteed to get the mouth watering. Not even a girl as refined as Ting Yun could resist the temptation.
About that bow, I think I know who Miss Ting Yun intended to gift it to.
How do you know?
Mr. Yan Ming said an ambassador will return with a gift for a trusted colleague. The person who Ting Yun trusts the most is Madame Yukong, right?
Ah, okay. So the last gift is for Yukong. Who's over here getting the boat ready? I keep clicking the wrong one. Doing buttons like it's Genshin.
What brings you here? This bow. Did Ting Yun pick it out for me? She understood my pain. It's a shame I can no longer do anything for her. 30 years ago, I fought in a terrible war. My comrade and I set sail together, but only I returned. The scars of that war never truly healed. Still, the Law Fu traced out its arc of recovery and continued to trade. I felt tired of voyaging, like I'd lost the courage to pull on a bowstring ever again. I hid away in the Skyfaring Commission and buried myself in work, never wanting to see the sky again. Despite rising to Helm Master, my military career hadn't prepared me for the type of meticulous planning work now confronting me. Ting Yun, on the other hand, was a born merchant, always discussing business matters with me and offering up advice, even if she was my subordinate. She never fought alongside me on the battlefield, but in her own way, she became a comrade in arms. Without the help of Ting Yun and the Guild, the Law Fu would not have been able to recover in the space of just 30 short years. I used to think that the Xianzhou had changed with the times. Geniuses like Ting Yun were the future for the Skyfaring Commission's next generation. They would bring prosperity to the Law Fu. I was only ever suited to the flames of war. I was wrong. Only when the last minions of the Antimatter Legion are wiped out will I become useless to the Xianzhou. The Xianzhou needs people like me. Those willing to cruise the sky and fight the flames.
Yeah.
The star skiff is ready for the ceremony now. Everyone, please place your objects aboard the star skiff.
All we have is her stamp.
Wait! Wait for me!
You also found your gift?
Miss Ting Yun prepared a gift for me. As a fellow ambassador, I cannot fail to honor our custom.
Yan Ming, what is it that you've prepared?
I've brought a paper kite. I know it may seem simple compared to the precious items that Ting Yun gifted others in the past, but it has a deeper meaning. I heard that Foxians have a tradition where paper kites are used to comfort the souls of pilots who can no longer take to the skies. Ting Yun and I were never pilots in the strictest sense of the word, but we spent much of our lives out among the stars. For her to be able to take wing once again would make her very happy.
It's just a little paper bird. Dr. Yukong.
If you're ready, please select a few items to place aboard the star skiff.
Okay. Here we go.
Out of all this stuff we've got, what do you think we should place on the star skiff?
I think the
This
kite.
time, we needn't compete. Go. Fly on to other distant worlds.
I sort of just want to put all of it on the skiff, though. Yeah.
Thank you for everything you've done for the Skyfaring Commission and the Law Fu. This small seal is the foundation of the Xianzhou's prosperity.
This is the tea that Meng Ming has made, especially named after you.
And
this
the favorite
is a gift
dish.
from Miss Yensui on behalf of all the restaurants on Aurum Alley. You're going to love this.
The Skyfaring Commission shall never forget you, Ting Yun. I will seek out the truth. And if it is discovered that you were taken from us, I swear to avenge your unjust end.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she was taken at this point.
It is time for the soul-soothing ceremony. Please make your way to Earthrise Agora in Starskiff Haven.
Okay. I also just want to solve this puzzle because it's here. Boom. Give me a chest.
This is also the reward of trailblazing.
Okay, let's do the ceremony. Let's see the cutscene. So we got nothing for Don Han out of this. I'm very disappointed.
Fancy a coffee?
Oh, he's just here now. Okay. But yeah, there's more than one star skiff. There's more than one person that died.
General, the ceremony is finished. You should take a rest.
Hey, he made it out to the ceremony. Progress.
Not yet. I have things I wish to convey to my astral friends. My apologies I couldn't get to you any sooner. Yan Qing made sure that I was fully recuperated.
He wouldn't let me leave the house.
Before you leave the Luofu, there are two things I wish to gift the Express.
Oh.
What, 2 gifts? Has his conscience finally gotten the better of him? Is he going to make up for all our hard work along the way?
Quiet, March. I'd like some free real estate, please. You're too kind.
Let us reconvene at the seat of divine foresight.
I have a chair there, and I'm allowed to sit in it. I'm gonna go there and sit now.
You need to keep on living.
I once held the same ceremony on the Feng Hu, some 30 years or so ago now. Painful memories don't ever fade away with time. I don't want to bear witness to those scenes again. Once I've finished handling the various tasks at hand, I want to aid the Cloud Knights in their investigation. I'll fly out on a star skiff and trace Ting Yun's original flight path onto the Xianzhou. Rest assured, I will leave no stone unturned.
So yeah, it's just assumed that this last voyage she was swapped. So it's been the real Ting Yun for the last 30 years that they were dealing with. Hopefully she's just kidnapped somewhere. That would be the nice ending.
Fancy a coffee?
What is your purpose for entering the seat of divine foresight?
I just want to talk to the boss. There he is.
Present company is gathered to reiterate the Xianzhou Luofu's esteemed gratitude for the magnanimous actions of the Nameless.
That was a lot of words, man.
I am sure Lady Fu has given voice to this already, but the Luofu is greatly indebted to you. Therefore, on behalf of the Luofu Cloud Knights, I hereby present you with a jade abacus, a symbol of our allied friendship.
Are those little why? I don't know what a cat. It's a cat. I don't know what type of cat. A jade abacus?
Back when the Alliance was first established, all those thousands of years ago, the Xianzhou ships swore an oath, etching the record into a jade abacus. The world may crumble, and the heavens may fall. But this oath shall never be broken. The same is true of this jade abacus. It is a record of the Luofu Cloud Knight's promise to the crew of the Astral Express. It is also a beacon. Grip it tightly, and it will send a message to the jade abacus here, in my hand.
Cool. So if we're ever in trouble, we can just call the general, and he will help. I realized that was a pun thing, but I'm not
No
gonna.
matter how astronomically distant you are, the Luofu Cloud Knights will always come to the aid of the crew, whatever your need may be.
Awesome.
Wow, now that's what I call a payoff.
Of course, I trust that such an important article will not be used in trivial or inappropriate circumstances. I hope you can understand.
Please use the calling 911 button for emergencies only. That's all this is a 911 button. It has one person it calls, and that's me. And I will send a whole army to help you, so it better be important.
Yep, got it. Say no more. Sure thing.
Thank you for your generosity, General.
Don Heng.
General.
So,
in accordance with the Edict of the Ten Lords Commission, I am hereby authorized to relieve your banishment decree. From this day henceforth, you may come and go freely on the Luofu.
oh cool. We're not walking around with a wanted criminal anymore. That helps. He doesn't have to stay on the train all sad and alone.
Nice.
Nice.
But I must remind you that the crimes of Don Feng have had far-reaching implications. And some people, such as those in Scale Gorge Waterscape, will not be much moved by the issuance of a paper edict.
AKA, they'll want to beat you up.
While I can guarantee your freedom to come and go as you please, I cannot guarantee your safety. Again, I hope you can understand.
I understand.
And I can fight him.
This issuing of gifts brings with it a sense of relief. Even my wound is feeling much improved. The occasion calls for
oh no,
a line or two of poetry. Though I feel my efforts would be overshadowed by the erudition of Lady Fu. Another time, perhaps.
Yeah, maybe we don't need to hear poetry, man.
The Express and its passengers have a long voyage ahead of them. May that voyage be smooth and untrammeled. I bid you farewell.
The end. Okay, it's a tiger. Hello, you.
Oh, hi. I know we haven't got the chance to get acquainted, but I've heard a lot of good things about the crew from the General. I have to say, I'm very impressed.
I'm
so
leaving.
Soon?
Yeah, we want to go to a new world.
I wanted to help the general, but things didn't turn out how I wanted them to be. I've learned my lesson.
Don't mess with things.
Also, I have a rather abrupt request.
Uh-oh.
After fighting down Heng, I feel like my skills are lacking somewhere. If you have any time to coach me...
Me? I only hit people with bats. Man, you control like 6 swords. Why would I be able to help you? I think Danhan would be better.
He still holds some grudge against me. But to be honest, I'd love to have another spar with him. Safe travels.
We'll see if Danhan's okay with a spar. Yeah, no, the general's just gone. He's done. He said his thing and he needs to leave now for a break. Okay, what's up, guys?
Himiko messaged me. The Express detected the Jade Gate's reopening. She asked whether we'd be heading back anytime soon. She was also asking after you, Danheng. I think it'd be best if you update her in person, don't you think?
Why don't you leave and go onto the train?
She must have been worried. I'll return to the train and put her mind at rest.
Himiko must be eager to hear about what we've been up to on this mission too, right? Hang on. Oh, how could I forget? We should bring something back for the conductor. Have you got any unfinished business on the Xianzhou?
Probably, but I won't do that now. I don't think so.
I've got goldfish memory. We haven't had a chance to say goodbye to everyone we met so far on this trip.
Fine, fine. Danheng and I will go back to the Express.
Well, it's like, okay.
The two of you come back soon, okay?
Well, it's like, I'm not going along for your goodbye thing. As you talk to every NPC we've met along the way. Oh boy. March, you're really gonna make me take a minute. Oh, or I could just not and leave. Okay.
There's a dreamlike quality to watching these star skiffs depart through the Jade Gate. How long will these ships sail? And which stars are they traveling to?
From a universal perspective, there is little difference between the lives of long and short-lived species. The transcendence that the Xianzhou pursues is nothing compared to the enduring majesty of the stars. And the grief felt here is no different from our own.
Oh, well, are you good? The answer is no. I didn't know you were a poet.
Yeah, you're back. Himiko and I were just discussing our journey. This little excursion has reached its conclusion. All things must come to an end. Still, some endings spark a new beginning.
Next time, I think I should be the one trailblazing
Yes.
with you guys. Welt can stay on the Express.
Yes. Let's have Himiko come with us next time.
Since when did the work roster just change like that?
I mean, we take turns. Do we not just take turns? What's our next stop? Can we actually pick the one we picked before all
Do you
this?
remember? Before Kafka's proposal, that was our original destination.
And we're gonna go there? Okay.
The Express's records show that Penacony was a prison planet used by the IPC to exile criminals. At least, it was at the time of recording.
Okay.
However, following a Stellaron burst, the planet fell into the arms of Shipe. They say it's been transformed into a prosperous and ethereal realm.
I'm concerned.
The family is throwing a banquet there, and they sent invitations out to the Express. I was curious about the state of the planet, so I accepted.
Who is the family? But also, are we really late for this banquet? We stopped at a whole other space station. We're probably late for the banquet. But also, is this just Space Australia? I think we're going to Space Australia.
When the conductor is ready, we can set off for the next stop.
Meanwhile...
All who enter here are either jailers or prisoners. Which are you?
Neither. I'm merely a lost traveler.
What
are you doing?
The Stellaron, the Ambrosial Arbor, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, the Lord Ravager. A series of threats that almost succeeded in diverting attention away from the crucial question. They who brought the Stellaron onto the Xianzhou, what was their motive? Will you surrender, or do you require encouragement? Abomination of Yaoshi.
General, my power does indeed stem from the abundance. But I'm the same as you.
Liar.
We are both enemies of Yaoshi.
That's right, Jing Yuan. Stay out of our way. The revival of the Arbor is an omen. It's time for the Xianzhou to choose its next path.
Oh,
the
you.
Rainbow Arbiter, the Plague's author, the Ruin author. This is a chess game between eons. If you don't stand with the winners, you stand to lose.
Oh.
And this time, we will put the abundance in their grave.
Oh. Well, hey, they're at least against abundance. Stay tuned for what happens next. Darn it. Sure was filler, wasn't it? I got so many texts. Hold on, guys. Something wrong? Do I have to be there? I'll see this through, I guess. The dragon returns home. And anonymous. Who are you? I think this is Kafka calling us. I'm doing very well. I like my life right now. I'm not gonna be mean. Got it. Love how mom texts us and then just is like, I don't exist anymore, bye. It's like, no! Stick around. Also, hi Silver Wolf, what's up?
That's a serious expression you've got there. Did something catch your attention?
The fact that you're still here. Oh, wait, we've already had this conversation.
I mean no harm. I'm just visiting.
Except for the part where...
The older gentleman with glasses was also giving me some very subtle looks. Has there been a misunderstanding of some kind?
Yeah, Kafka committed crimes and then left.
Do you always tell people ahead of time before you pay them a visit?
Preferably. That's called common courtesy.
It's just a cultural difference. Punk Lord doesn't have this custom, and the Stellaron hunters don't generally observe this kind of tradition either.
They just show up whenever the heck they want.
Isn't it often the case in movies that a guy comes home and turns on the lights, only to find someone sitting on the sofa waiting for him? Kafka and Blade both like to do that, and Sam won't even give the guy a chance to turn on the lights.
Yeah, because you guys are gonna... You're murdering people.
But that's not my style. I will take the initiative to say hello before the other person enters the room. You see, I'm treating you quite well.
Are you suggesting you're gonna try and murder me? Silverwolf, really? What are you doing, man? Hi, Pom Pom. My level? Woo, I made it to 60. Wait, hold on. You were worried about something. Ask away. We should be allowed to have pets. I feel like March is gonna find a cute creature and want to keep it. And I feel like that's totally should be allowed. Definitely. What if the passengers say it's not a pet? Oh no. No, Pom-Pom, that's not what we meant. It's a companion. Don't rush things. I still think we should be allowed to have pets. I think those should be allowed. Okay. I'm gonna turn on this one to activate this event thing that's going on.
Fancy a coffee?
I'm not increasing the difficulty level until well after this event is done.
Over here.
I've learned enough.
You're easy to spot. Are you going to Aurum Alley?
Well, we just learned about it, like, today, so sure. Indeed I am.
A new arrival like you should get a tour guide.
I don't know about that. Aren't you a doctor?
So what? I go out all the time to see patients. So, I know the food establishments around here like the back of my hand. I'm the best tour guide around.
I have doubts.
I won't charge anything for my services. Except for food, of course.
Knew it. You're just here for food.
And if you get into medical trouble, gastrointestinal discomfort, sprained ankle, yada yada, you'll have a professional doctor right by your side. That's a 2-in-1 deal.
It sure doesn't sound like it, but okay. Let the food tour begin. What does this have to do with the event, though?
Hurry up! Do you want the snacks to sell out?
And then the snacks were sold out, and we had to go on a fetch quest. Yeah, there's really not a lot of NPCs for out here.
We've reached our destination, Aurum Alley. Of course, the main feature of this tour is the endless selection of tasty delicacies. The folk dishes at Spices Supreme are a must-try. This is the only place on the Lawfu you can find them. So, now that we're here...
You're the tour guide. What should we try?
Recommend? I think you mean I'd like to treat you to some Senjo delicacies. Let's start with the snack stands. You can browse around for a bit. I'll go find us a seat while you make up your mind.
Okay.
I should see what the other customers have to say about the food here.
Okay, I'm gonna ask the customers.
Do these people know nothing about the value of brand exposure? That's marketing 101.
Have I seen you somewhere? Yeah, this is the guy who is a scammer. But
Well,
anyway.
I can help you with that. I I'm known around here as the Forager. I venture into all manner of culinary establishments to taste test their food.
Why do you sound like Sampo? Like, is it the same VA? Like, that's weird.
Someone at this food stall won't let me do any taste testing because I'm not a paying customer. Well, if they don't want free publicity, that's their loss.
Don't taste testers
You're
pay for their
clearly not
food?
familiar with this line of work. Taste testing gives the restaurant publicity. That means a higher sales conversion.
You mean you're paying them an exposure, right?
Forget it. There are other food vendors here waiting for me to appraise them.
Uh-huh. Still doesn't tell me what I should eat.
This travel guide needs an update.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you want to know which snack stalls I recommend around here? Well, you've come to the right person. It's my first time here too, but I've tried everything.
Oh, good.
There's a lot of things here that I've never even heard of. I was kind of scared to try them.
Is there anything good?
I'd recommend the Tuskper wraps. They're very similar to cake rolls, but the hawker said they're made from something called, well, Tuskper. What do you suppose that is? I'll admit I was hesitant to try it at first, but once I worked up the courage and took a bite, oh, it turned out to be just another delicious snack.
That's nice. I think it's just... I don't know what a Tuskper is,
Very neat
honestly,
taste.
so...
Crispy, melt in the mouth type texture too. You know, the flavor kind of reminded me a lot of stuff I'd eaten before, but I couldn't put my finger on anything. That's the magic of Tuskper, I guess.
Okay, any other...
Same great taste.
What do you recommend?
Interested in the food? In Aurum Alley, there's no such thing as a bad food stall. Just close your eyes and pick one at random. My name's Xiaohan. I'm originally from Aurum Alley, but this is my first visit in a long time. When I was away, I'd stay up at night reminiscing about the flavors and aromas of this place.
Do you have any recommendations?
Feeling adventurous or cautious?
A little
Then
cautious.
I recommend trying a bowl of steamed puffer goat milk. It has a mild, sweet flavor and a smooth texture. People say they feel lighter after drinking it. Of course, it's no substitute for a balanced diet.
Okay. Hi, tall auntie.
Oh, a visitor from afar. May I ask you a question? Do you like Aurum Alley?
Sure. To be honest, not really. I'm not gonna be
Here,
mean.
we always try to treat visitors from outside well. I hope you don't mind me prattling on, but since you're an outworlder, are you familiar with the IPC? Do you know if it has a good reputation?
It's
That's
helpful
true,
with
and they made
business.
it much more convenient to exchange Strelin credits. Well, I can't just leave you here empty-handed. Take a look at the menu, order whatever you want. It's on the house.
All I said is that the business people do business stuff. I think I'm gonna go with this.
Alrighty.
Apparently the other things are stuff they tell us to avoid. But I feel like the wrap will work.
So, is there anything good?
Have a spring roll. Take it. It's pink.
Fantastic! Hey, how did you know my favorite food?
It was literally the first option and I guessed. I just know you that well. From 5 seconds.
It looks like you only brought enough for one person. What am I supposed to do?
And this one's mine. Now you can go buy your own. We're being so mean to this child. No, you can have it. I'm not hungry.
Ah, it's the dragon lady. Here, I'll get you another serving. No need to be shy.
Wait, can I have this one?
Thank you, Auntie.
Auntie, can I have this one? Auntie. Okay, so we do get to eat one of them. Did we just do drugs?
I'm so full of snacks I can hardly move. I haven't even gotten around to business yet.
Yeah, I figured there was a reason other than
I
food.
wanted to stop by Elegance Pagoda to buy some medicine jars while I'm out. Come on, let's go.
Oh, it's just you running errands. Why am I still here? How is this the event quest thing? What? Oh no, the IPC. Oh no. I was probably supposed to be seeding Discord for IPC, not trusting them. Oh, we can rebuild the place. So is this just like the... Oh, it's just like the museum, but it's restaurants.
What's going on at the dock?
Some of the dock workers got into an argument with the IPC folks.
Uh-oh. That's never good.
Watch your words. No need to be aggressive here.
How about we go see what's happening at the dock?
Might as well. Sounds exciting.
When did you decide to show up, little Miss Feisty? How is this any of your business?
She's a Cloud Knight. She's a cop.
Cloud Knight. I can't just sit back
Yeah.
and do nothing when I see civil unrest. And for your information, my name isn't Little Miss Feisty. It's Sushan.
Yeah, Sushang is a cop, so they always get involved.
Please, miss, allow Aurum Alley Merchant Guild to take care of this matter.
You're from the Merchant Guild?
What a joke! You people can't take care of anything! Everyone here knows that our Aurum Alley Merchant Guild is as incompetent as it is dysfunctional. The lease for the docks isn't even paid yet. Anyone care to guess whose fault that is?
Whoops.
I'll tell you, the Merchant Guild's.
It's okay. I was a manager of a museum. Can I just hand you my resume and help rebuild this place?
I'm not denying that.
Then say it out loud so everyone can hear. Our Aurum Alley Merchant Guild apologizes to every vendor here for defaulting on the lease and leaving us to pick up the mess. Better yet, get down on your knees and beg for forgiveness.
Dude. Keep watching the drama. This guy sucks.
I agree.
You're being completely unreasonable. Why can't we talk this over?
I'm not being unreasonable. I'm making a friendly inquiry.
Are you?
When will the IPC receive its lease payments?
A friendly inquiry? I feel like you're the debt collectors.
I'm afraid we can't pay at the moment.
We leased this whole dock to your merchant guild, hoping that it would rejuvenate our Aurum Alley. And look at it now. A perfectly good freight dock has gone to waste.
Okay, but what would you use it for?
They said at the moment. That doesn't mean they'll never make the payments, right?
Ah, don't be so gullible. How about we make a little bet? If the Merchant Guild can pay back the money it owes, I'll get down on my knees and apologize to all the people of Aurum Alley.
Well, darn, now we gotta do it.
I'll shout it loud and clear. I'm a raving idiot howling into the wind. And
Woo!
then I'll bark like a dog. How does that sound?
Yes.
Okay. And if they can't?
They're gonna sue. What are you talking about?
Oh, that's simple. You apologize to me in front of all the people of Aurum Alley, and you bark like a dog.
Why? None of this has any legal anything. Take that bet.
You're not being very helpful, are you?
No, I could have just sat here and watched the drama, but
Deal.
I'm gonna take the bet.
You all heard that, right? I'll be waiting for you. Come on, let's get out of here.
Alright, time to revamp this place.
Miss, there's no reason for you to take such a bet. We're the ones who dragged you into this.
It's okay. Seeing that arrogant sneer on his face made me sick to my stomach. I had to do something.
We appreciate you sticking up for us. But this...
Oh, ad break.
Now that I think about it, if I lose the bet, it'll reflect badly on the Cloud Knights. But you can't give in to bullies.
And we won't lose the bet.
My name is Ming-Shi. I'm the secretary of Aurum Alley Merchant Guild. Most people just call me Miss Secretary. This lease
Madam
dispute
Secretary.
is between the IPC and the Merchant Guild. You shouldn't have been dragged into it.
Yeah. It's a little late for that.
Sure is. I've already started placing bets.
So, is it true that the Merchant Guild can't pay back the lease?
Miss Secretary, just tell it like it is.
As things stand now, the Merchant Guild is in no position to pay back the lease.
That's unfortunate. Looks like it's doing
food
fine.
hawkers are thriving, but dock operations and other businesses are stretched to the breaking point. Yes, the entire port. Now we owe the IPC an arm and a leg.
What can we do to fix it?
If we make the businesses more profitable, then maybe we have a chance of paying back the IPC.
If we cut costs and tap into new revenue streams, we can turn things around. A lot of vendors in Aurum Alley don't want anything to do with the dock, though, so it may be hard to find new sources of revenue.
What about cutting costs?
That usually means firing people.
Cutting costs means reducing expenses. As you can see, the dock isn't even fully utilized, and the workers, well...
Hey, don't get any funny ideas about laying people off.
Well, we don't exactly have
Miss
money to keep
Secretary
paying
is
them.
just helping us think of ideas. But if you ask me, I think our ordering system is rather inefficient. I'm sure we could reduce our costs if we found a way to improve it.
I can give it a try.
I didn't realize you were such an entrepreneur.
I ran a whole museum as manager.
Even the president hasn't been able to solve anything. Is this short lifer really up to the job? At this point, I guess we've got nothing to lose.
Let's get started. We got this. Oh. It's a minigame. And we made money.
This will certainly save us on shipping costs.
You know, me doing it?
A little unsafe.
What?
Don't worry. Our motto is safety first.
And shoving things on the star skiff
Don't
second.
get too full of yourself.
Yeah, I don't know what I picked.
Impressive, but if you ask me, inventory efficiency isn't enough to save us. If Heron Express doesn't deliver the goods, then they're just gonna sit around collecting dust.
I see your point. If you have the time, could you accompany me to Heron Express's Aurum Alley branch office?
Of course. It's just... I'm better with brawn than brains.
Seems like I can make a career out of this. Like I did with the museum. This sadly means we won't be doing...
This is also the reward of trailblazing.
We won't be doing Don Han's story quest tonight because I'm sort of hungry. And so I'll have to go eat dinner.
Mr. Yukong?
Why, it's Miss Secretary. And who do we have here?
I'm Fu Xuan of the Cloud Knights. I think you already know the little girl with horns on her head. And this is...
I'm the savior of Aurum Alley.
Miss Secretary, I heard you made a bet with the IPC. And if you lose, you have to bark like a dog?
The word got out pretty quickly, huh?
Oh yes. The gossip always
Those outworlders
travels.
from the IPC are the worst. How did you get bogged down with them?
You didn't ask what would happen if we win.
Right. No one else in Aurum Alley needs to worry. It's all on me.
We made our inventory more efficient. But the dock workers said we still need a way to distribute the goods. I was wondering if Heron Express would be interested?
I'm like, isn't that their job to deliver
Those
things?
dock workers don't want to take responsibility. And I'm afraid it's not our responsibility either.
Then whose responsibility is it?
Then who should we blame? The IPC?
The IPC said that they would handle operations at Aurum Alley and promised to give subsidies to the vendors. I suspect they secretly told all the vendors not to use the dock for logistics.
Sounds like they set a trap.
We can only blame ourselves for letting them get away with it for so long. If we can't pay back the rent, the financial damages will be manageable, but the reputational damage will be irreparable. If the Merchant Guild loses everyone's trust, it'll become an empty shell of its former self. And without the Merchant Guild, the IPC will have no competitors in Aurum Alley's business district.
And we'll become a monopoly.
The IPC wants to turn this place into a big logistics warehouse. By then, the food hawkers and used goods stores will have to move away.
So no more Aurum Alley?
Yeah.
Correct. The physical space will still exist, but the Aurum Alley we all know, its fragrances, its bustling tourists, will be nothing more than a memory.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. What are we gonna do about the matter at hand?
On the logistics side, we can reduce costs by making sure the delivery routes are planned efficiently. Mr. Yukong, please allow our friend to try his hand at it. He has some skills that could prove useful in this area.
I was a manager once. Why not use a calculator? Anyway, I'll make a pun.
See? He's a quick thinker.
That makes puns. But let's get going. Ta-da! They deliver it by Amazon drones. What?
With these routes in place, logistics costs will be reduced significantly.
Going in a straight line? No
I
way.
knew it! You're the heroes who can help us revitalize Aurum Alley.
Okay, why do you guys not know to go in a straight line?
What really happened to Aurum Alley?
Well, Aurum Alley was originally the busiest night market in Exalting Sanctum. In days past, this alley, famed for its food and commerce, was brimming with aromatons collecting goods for their masters. But that prosperity has long since passed. Restrictions were placed on civilian aromatons, and new commercial centers began to spring up. It was like being on a gentle downhill slope. Everyone knew things were changing, but no one thought it was serious. When the Lawfu was moored for maintenance and trade with the IPC increased, a new threat emerged for the Merchant Guild. The IPC's announcement of a bid for the development of Aurum Alley. Their promises were visible, tangible, and extremely aggressive. When the gentle downhill slope suddenly became the edge of a cliff, no one could pretend to ignore it anymore. Both the Merchant Guild and Aurum Alley itself were in jeopardy.
Oh no. I get the gist. Don't give me the
Therefore,
details.
On behalf of the Merchant Guild, I would like to formally extend an invitation to you all to serve as business advisors in the plan to save Aurum Alley.
Sure. The compensation.
Excellent. Why don't you talk it over with everyone first?
I've already made the decision. What do you mean?
I really hope you can help out.
You'd be in
I'm
big
not
trouble
worried
if I
about
don't.
that. I just want to help save Aurum Alley.
Uh-huh.
My home, the Xianzhou Yaoqing, had much closer ties with the IPC. Initially, people thought they were just engaging in a little interstellar investment, but over time, things changed. Gradually, the Yaoqing's younger generations began to enjoy the immersion produced by the IPC's entertainment division. Once they started wearing IPC clothing lines, you could hardly tell if they were Xianzhou locals or IPC employees.
So modern clothing is bad.
After their coming-of-age ceremonies, a lot of them aspired to join the IPC. To make it big,
I wear modern clothes. Am I bad?
the architecture across the whole delve began to change. The graceful flying eaves I saw as a child became fewer and fewer, and the glazed tiles and fallow earth bricks gradually disappeared. Sleek, monolithic IPC buildings started sprouting up everywhere. Many of the Yaoqing locals older than 500, like my mother, they'll say the Yaoqing has changed. But they're not sure whether this change is leading to a better future, or if it's allowing short-life species to dictate their way of life. It's making everyone anxious.
They don't like change. They're old.
If our opponents were
She just didn't have a
martial
line
arts
for a
types,
minute.
I could hold my own against them. But Aurum Alley's problems aren't something we can fight off with a sword.
This is true.
I want to help the Merchant Guild. I want to help everyone at Aurum Alley. Please, help me help them.
On it. First, Bailu.
I only came here for the food. I didn't expect to get tangled up in all this dock leasing stuff. Still, if you're willing to give it a shot, maybe Aurum Alley doesn't have to disappear.
You haven't done anything yet.
True. I'm doing something right now. Persuading you to help us. An admirable contribution.
Think you're hurting the argument. Anyway, Hi, Miss Secretary.
What do you think? Will you become a business advisor for Aurum Alley?
I already was like, yes, but okay.
Great. I still haven't discussed any of this with the president. Let's go pay them a visit.
Okay. Oh, cool. Are you the president?
Miss Lian, please tell the president that I have someone who can help us with the leasing situation at the dock, and also bring Aurum Alley back to its former glory.
It's just some stranger. Hi, I'm that someone. I hate job interviews. Valid.
I've already seen your abilities. There's nothing to be nervous about.
I'll go ask the president's opinion on the matter.
I've done so many job
Please wait a
interviews for the
moment.
museum, man. They sucked. Is the president coming out or no?
The president trusts Miss Secretary's judgment, but the applicant still needs to pass a test. You must integrate Oldie's Depot into the logistics plan.
Okay. Wait, I didn't pick my option. Okay, I can increase the score. No way, we can zoom in and out? What magic is this? And done. Okay, done.
The president acknowledges your expertise and agrees to confer management responsibilities accordingly.
Cool.
Aurum Alley Merchant Guild would like to issue a formal request. Please help us emerge from this crisis and revitalize Aurum Alley.
I mean, yeah. Is it too late to back out? No, we have to do this.
Settled. Please come see me at the dock when you have time.
It's the side quest to get the primo
You'll
gems,
be able
man.
to help the dock workers do the inventory and help Heron Express with logistics planning. I keep tabs on all the goings-on in Aurum Alley, including rumors and the latest gossip. If we can solve some of the problems in the community, it could help in rejuvenating Aurum Alley.
Yep. It's just like the museum.
Involves helping people in need? Count me in too.
I got it. Just need to talk to you at the dock.
Anytime you need anything, come find me. The important thing right now is to generate enough revenue before the payment due date. I'll be off to the dock then. Stop by anytime.
Hold on, limited time rewards. Woo. Oh wait, I need to do Gift of an Odyssey. That's what... I'm like, where's this notification coming from? It's the login bonus. Yep, okay. I don't have enough yet. Got it. But those are buffs. I just want to get to the mini games, man.
Now that you're here, let's get started on the dock-related work.
Yeah, yeah. Take care of affairs. Oh, some stuff can be stacked? Okay, so it's just 6 and 6. I got this. Begin shipping. So things can be stacked on boxes. No way. Oh, this really is just the museum. Okay. Oh, cool. It auto-rotated it. No, no, no. Remove that. Okay, begin shipping. These are really easy puzzles. Okay, that needs to be on boxes. And begin shipment. So how many am I supposed to do for the tutorial? Or am I just going through levels? Oh, one more order. Okay. Begin shipping. But it says all the things I need. Are you saying because I can fit more on it, I should? Okay. I guess if I am able to fit more things beyond the basic things, I can just do that. To get more money. Got it. This is one of those mini side quest things. Oh, okay.
Oh, hello there, dear. What would you like to have today?
What happened? Yeah, she's super nice. No, your regulars will still come. Yeah, back and forth. I think I'm gonna do my wishes and probably call stream there. Cause yeah, I wanna wish for this guy and this thing is gonna be a lot of I already know this. It's gonna be a minute. Oh, I got a light cone. Yep, only one light cone. Okay. Another warp. Oh, Yukong. Oh, I got a character at least that time. Let's do one more warp and then get the tickets I got. Yeah, because I'm only 30 wishes in. Another Yukong. Oh, I got March! It's so weird to have the starting characters be able to be on a standard banner. Because, like, I never got any Lisa constellations because she's just not on the normal banners. Well, she's on the standard banner, she's just not on the character banners. The achievements? Oh, I finished all of these ones, okay. Yeah, that's my first one for March. Oh, she gets 6 energy back. Okay. Oh, it's that this still has... Well, that one still has limited reward stuff. Which will give me Primo Gems, which is what I need. Hold on. Ugh. Pop-up is annoying because it's not going away. Okay. Let's see. The shop. Where is it? Oh, it's just the store right here. Come on. You know I never go in here if I just don't remember. Straight up. Okay. 5 of these. And it is a new month. Okay. 5 of these. Alrighty, that gives me 1 full warp. Let's use it. We're at 40. We got one of his weapon things. But not the 5-star one on the other banner, obviously. I am not going for weapons, man. I've only focused on characters for Star Rail. Because I don't really get light cones. Even though I get that it's just a weapon. I mean, he looks cool in the weapon art. But I want him before I want his weapon. I also don't know what effect everyone sees that tells them if it's a 5-star or not. I still cannot fully tell. Oh, Asta. And a weapon. Cool. One more. Another Asta. And another 4-star weapon. And another Asta. Holy cow. I still haven't C6'd anyone, but I can't help but wonder if it'll be Asta now. Okay. Let's see. Characters. Quick select. You. Yeah, I only need 2 more of her to have her at C6. Warp 40 times. Okay. Let's do the store again. So 3 of those. Then... well, wait, let's see. How much am I short? 1,220 jade. Okay. But I definitely can do another warp over here. Another weapon. Yeah, that's all I'm getting from standard. It looks... oh, I got another Natasha. I will take another Natasha. Thank you. Oh, she's C6. My first C6 is Natasha. Cool. Ah, I still don't got enough. long is this event thing? There's a special simulated universe. 11 days. Ugh. It's too long to be only 11 days. Well, and I still have to log in and get these, so those will help me with wishing. I'll probably just have to do this on Monday, which is, you know, usually when I do Star Rail. So I'll just stream Star Rail again on Monday. Hopefully have enough saved up, because I'm at 60 wishes into pity. It's like, can I get another, what, 30 wishes? I don't think so, but we might be able to make it. We'll see. But yeah, I'll see you guys Friday. Friday will be our next stream. It'll be Sly 2. And so yeah, I'll see you guys then. Bye!